All right, we're going to be testing some of the feedback we've gotten. One of the things you're going to find is there's a new buff out there from boosts. And what's going to happen is the minor deflect that's happening inside of the war has been changing the impact of actually some of the abilities. One thing we're going to do is test A-Force in their current counter as Young Avengers. Now, I have my Doom on defense because I'm a knucklehead and was testing something out and definitely didn't fix that here. So I'm going to take a quick peek and we're going to just double check to see if they're flipping the deflects adequately and if there's any impact that Boost has had that it didn't have before. Stay tuned. All right, so from the initial perspective, you're going to see that they have the minor deflect bonus on spawn. All right, you can see that's right there right now. We're going to go ahead and we're going to ult. Okay. So first things first, we're going to see if we can flip these deflects. Let's see what happens. So first ability, this is supposed to, okay, flip the following effects to negative effects. Deflect, speed up, and defense up. So let's target. We definitely want to make sure we get the disrupt on her. And the answer is, did not flip the deflects, guys. Minor deflect was not affected by that ability. Minor deflect was not affected by that ability. All right. Let's take a look now. We're going to go ahead and we're going to ability block Squirrel Girl, which gives us a chance to go around the world here. Don't put your Squirrel Girl on the end. All right. So now, because of this, we're going to watch the damage effect that this has. We're going to do Kate Bishop. Normally we would go into Kate Bishop here. We do our ult. We're going to see what happens now that it's getting blocked. Oh my god, that is a significant nerf, guys. That is significant nerf damage. That should almost take her off the board here. So minor deflect, we talked about this. It's made an impact and it's made a big difference specifically in it's made a difference specifically with the Shadowlands counter because they're no longer getting the speed up that they would normally get. That leaves Kate Bishop prime. She's going to be able to do her heal here. I probably should have stolen the energy from her. Yeah. So we've actually had people with competitive wars have this negatively affect them. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely going to quit out here. So here's the warning. It's obviously becoming a factor here. So we're going to talk about this. I think the devs were a little bit short-sighted with how they designed this for war. They wanted to make it so that basically it would no longer block effects, but now it's not being flipped by certain abilities that are supposed to flip it. And what that's done is it's actually taken away the actual ability to actually make the teams operate as normal. And so this is a very bad thing because we've now taken a team like A-Force and we've dropped it well lower because of the fact that we can no longer reliably drop targets. So ideally, it would be something like flip, deflect, and minor deflect. You would have to treat the ability the same way. Then it would have a nominal effect on the team composition. For now, I'm going to be recommending people boost Young Avengers because of the way that damage structure is going to work. I think with Doom, I probably still could have pulled that out, but it'd be a lot more frustrating. Now let's talk a little bit about Shadowland. We're going to talk about Shadowland because I'm going to just slide my screen over here so I can't show my defense here. Actually, we'll do this. We're fine. We'll try Shadowland as a counter here. So we're going to look for a team specifically featuring Darkhold. We're going to be looking for or Dormammu. We're gonna look for teams specifically because we know what the speed used to be for Moon Knight. So we're gonna try a Shadowland team and see the impact it has for speed. See if I can find anything open here. If not, we'll find a team that they can work against. Let's see, is there anything available? All right, perfect example. People were using Shadowlands to effectively target this team because you can get the blinds out here periodically. Wasn't the best of targets, but we're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it. And we're gonna see how late in the game we actually get our Shadowlands to work specifically with Moon Knight. Moon Knight used to go pretty quickly in the rotation. So again, this was always dependent on Hanger being available. Let's go ahead and try it here. And by the way, I want to thank my opposing alliance here for helping us get these tests done. It's been very important to allow us to kind of understand what to do with these counters. So I appreciate the boosts on some of these teams. They definitely give us some insight into how that's affecting the war. All right. So we're going to try to do enough damage to Dormammu, etc., to make it matter here. So ideally, he's going to go fast enough to strip some buffs from Dormammu before the other team gets a chance to really go. All right. You can see he's already fallen well behind where he would normally be in regards to all this. If you can strip any buffs from him, none. Right? So that isn't going to work. So he's going after Daredevil. Just making this a lot harder to do damage to Dorm before he does his abilities here. Let's see what I can do here. Well, he doesn't get a turn here. We can, as long as they kill Night Nurse here, we're good. All right, we got a bunch of cooldowns over, and it was a successful sack. Okay. Yeah, so you can see that the turn order is definitely different. So you cannot rely, even if your hanger's up, on the speed calculations that we had before. So this has been a massive change to war. So right now, at least until this is addressed, it seems like go ahead and boost your Young Avengers. Young Avengers just got a massive bonus in their ability. I do think Doom will still help them get through the team, but I think there's a smaller margin for error with your A-Force now. So already a team that was on the fringe of being disappointing now got a massive nerf in that regard. So yeah, stay tuned. We're going to be going over this. We'll hopefully get a dev response on what their intentions were, and we'll have some more information going forward. But for now, hard recommendation, war is not working as intended. So I do things you guys don't have to. Those were 2 wasted war attacks, but we've learned a lot from them today.